Good morning, and we're live. Welcome to the Ivy and Rich podcast. I'm Rich.
I'm Ivy. Morning, babe.
Good morning. You see the ring?
No, I wasn't looking at the ring.
Yeah, the ring indicates how loud you are, so you got to get closer to your mic.
Well, I mean, it's my mouth is on the mic right now, and it's not loud enough. So I don't know what you want.
All right, I think it might be loud enough.
Well,
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
Hey, Batman, can you hear me? Okay. Am I loud enough or whatever?
Good morning, Savage Batman.
Yeah. Good morning, Batman. I'm sorry. Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Good morning.
Hi, Fran.
Fran, hi. How are
I
you?
need somebody to tell me if my sound is okay. If I get any closer to this mic, it's going to be at the back of my throat.
That's nice. Put out there.
That's funny. That was really funny. I got to share this app really quick. Where is it? It's hysterical. We're good, Fran. How are you? Yeah, you were the first one here, Batman, but I still need somebody to tell me if my sound is okay. Just a yes or no. Batman, can you hear me okay? I got to share this really quick. Can you hear me okay? I'm so glad that you just did that because
You sound good.
I do that every time. Oh, you do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say.
Let me do it again. Keep talking.
Well, I'm trying to share this out at the same time. You know that I cannot. I was going to say.
Let me do it again.
What's that called? Well, I'm trying to share this out at the same time. You know that I cannot. Yeah, my sound is fine. What's it called again, babe?
What?
Multitask. I can't do that. I'm trying to share this out. And I think I just did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, Batman, thank you. Oh, you did, Jeff? Yeah, we don't, I don't, well, he goes on a lot in the morning, on the cave. I don't ever go on in the morning. But hi, Sarah. Sarah, I haven't seen you in a long time. But Masha hit me up and she's like, you should go live right now. Right now, it's the perfect time. And I'm like, all right, let's go live. What the hell? Which is actually better, honestly, and probably for you too, babe, because as the day goes on, I'm not gonna lie, I feel shittier and shittier until it's time to go to bed. So doing it like right now when I feel like okay, a little shaky this morning. I don't know if it was from the coffee. Nope, Sky, out. Just so you know, Roxy's under the desk by your feet. Sorry, that makes so much noise. I gotta find a different cup. I got my apple juice. I had my coffee. Do you have Great Scotland on your thing?
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now.
Okay. I really don't want to give my medical update until Street's in their room. So let's see if he okay, yeah, Sarah, I have no idea what's going on, and I'm good with that. I'm just glad that you're here. Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I like Rain so much. She put out a video yesterday of like her dancing. She's adorable. I think we're talking about the same person, right?
Who?
Rain.
Yeah, Rain and
Eva
007.
Yeah. These dogs, when they walk around with the nails on the hard floor.
Good, you're doing great. Ozark.
Hi, Ozark.
Hello. Good morning.
Haven't seen you for a while either. I haven't really been spending a ton of time on YouTube. I have my job in the morning, which is being on the cave. I like to call that my job. I should be getting paid. Because you like do that, like I'm just getting up. I'm just waking up and you're like, come on, I'm doing the cave. So I do that. And oh really, Sarah? That's nice. Yeah, she seems like a sweetie. And then once you're done, I'm tired of YouTube already. And then yesterday I was on with you. I ended up leaving you because my head was pounding. And I'm like, I gotta go. I can't do this. I know I should get paid. I'm telling you. He woke me up one morning and was like, come on, I need to do the cave right now. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Can I have my coffee first?
Sarah, calm down with that. She should be getting paid.
I should be. And then this morning, okay, so last night I put all of Suki's chicken in the crock pot to cook it overnight, which
Thank you, Jeff.
I don't really, thanks, Jeff. I don't like to really use the crock pot overnight or whatever. It's I'm always afraid, but we're both right there. So if something happens, it catches fire, I think we'd be okay.
Does Sarah have a wrench inside this?
Oh, you can't see that on. She's got to.
Inside.
I always forget to check. No, she doesn't.
Because she keeps talking about pay her. I'm gonna have to block her.
No.
I'm only kidding, Sarah.
There's no blocking in the cave or in the Ivy and Rich podcast.
We only block bad people.
Yeah.
The bad people. The people that bring drama. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And we don't get a lot of that in here at all. If somebody doesn't like somebody, then just, go away. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? If two people who don't like each other can't be in a chat together, that's crazy. Louise, I have not seen, where have you been? Louise hasn't been in the cave, right?
No. Hello, Louise. Good morning.
Been, missing in action.
She has been.
I feel like I'm yelling.
She's probably on another music channel.
Yeah, she's cheating on us.
Right.
Anyway, so my point.
I'm going to have to run an investigation on her.
My point was that I get up in the morning and I have a lot of things that.
Oops. Hey, what's that?
See, now if that was my phone, I would get a look. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Good morning.
Hi, Elaine. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, I would have gotten a look if my phone rang like that. Have a little professionalism.
Babe, but it's down. Oh, you know what? It's got to go on silence. That's why.
Do you know I just learned how to do that on this phone? Jared, one night we were doing something and he's like, you got to push the button. I'm like, what button?
Yeah.
All right, can I finish my crockpot story?
Yes, go ahead.
So I cut up Suki's chicken last night, and since I'm cooking it overnight, I just cut it in bigger pieces so it doesn't get dried out and stuff. So I get up this morning. First of all, Mikey, for the last few hours of my sleep this morning, Mikey is waking me up because I guess he's hungry. And Suki, she could smell the chicken cooking. She does this every time. She can smell the chicken. So she's all over me for hours. And I'm yelling at her, no, it's not time. I keep looking at the clock. I'm like, you're crazy. I'm not getting up. So then finally it was I don't know what time, 8 o'clock or something. I'm like, okay, I'll get up now. So I have to do all this stuff. And I'm looking at you why the fuck, excuse me, I'm trying not to curse anymore. Why you would not get the chicken out of the crock pot when you know it's been cooking all night, I just don't understand. You just couldn't do that for me this morning?
I had no idea what to do.
Are you joking? What to do? You take a spoon and you take the chicken and you put it in a container and you let it cool off. So this way, when it's feeding time in the morning, chicken is
ready to go.
Anyway, I had to feed the cats, get the chicken out of the crock pot. Miles, go, get out of here. It's like these dogs can't be 2 inches away from us. You better lay down right here. Yeah, that's right. See, I don't understand. I just totally lost my train of thought. That was weird. When
all the work you had to do this morning because of me.
Yeah, why couldn't you just do from now on? I'm saying it right now. From now on, if I'm not awake, take the chicken out. It's been cooking for 12 hours. I mean, it's nice. Nice soup. This cup is so
Right,
hot.
Louise? I have to cash app her for a sandwich.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so hold on. Let me. Elaine. No, yeah, Elaine.
What's the weather outside?
Listen, when was the last time I've been outside? Honestly.
Oh, it's 67 and windy.
Oh, you should open the window right there.
67 and windy.
I haven't been outside. Oh my God, when was the last time I was outside? Wait, that's not even funny. So it's going up to at 3 o'clock, it would be like 71 degrees. That's going to be the high.
That's nice. That's good weather.
You know, it's not, I mean, it's June and like there's a couple days. Oh shit, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be almost 80. That's too much for me. I don't like that.
Next week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully I don't have anywhere to be. Yeah, it's been like 100. Hey, Grumpy.
Grumpy!
Because Grumpy lives in actual hell. 140
Right.
degrees. I said that to him. Like, do you live in hell? Because that's ridiculous.
His neighbor is Satan.
Good morning, Grumpy. How are you? Oh,
No, not yet, Louise.
geez, Jeff,
He's
that's
working on it.
horrible.
He's shopping.
I could never live in a place that was that hot. Oh God. How are you, Grumpy? I feel like I've been seeing you. Well, you said you were sick.
Oh, really? Grumpy was sick?
Yeah,
So I have,
there it is. He said he had the flu.
Holy bananas.
Yeah, so I mean, seriously, I have not left the house. When was the last time? That's not nice, Miles. What are you growling at?
Hope you're feeling better, Grumpy.
Lay down. Oh my gosh, these dogs, these cats. I had to explain in my video. I don't know if you watched my short from last night. Why the back of my door looks the way it does.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe how bad that is?
Yep.
So every time I do a video, I'm always like, oh God, the back of the door. People are going to be like, what the fuck?
I know. Why don't they paint that?
But there's just no point. She's just going to rip the paint right back off of it.
I should paint it and then put a piece of plexiglass or something
Yeah, that
over
would
it.
actually be a good idea. It drives me crazy. Well, that's good, Grumpy. So, yeah, so every time I leave the room and I don't take her with me, she just scratches at the door.
That's Suki, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, and here she is. Speak of the devil. Look how gray she's getting underneath her chin there.
Old lady.
Yeah. She is getting old. So, yeah, so this is like a weird doing it in the morning thing. Well, she's an actual nurse, right, Grumpy? Thank God I don't have allergies. My daughter has allergies. I don't think Jared has any kind of allergies. I did when I was younger, and then they just went away. Did you send a Right, I thought she was a nurse.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's nice to have around
That is perfect.
when you're sick. Because I'm not really a very good nurse.
Yes, you are, babe.
No, I'm really not.
I mean, you know, when I get really sick, you do take care of me.
I do what I have to do in order to basically just, hey, stop, sweetie. See the way she's scratching? Stop it. Don't do that. God, she's so bad. That's so rude. This guy's in the bedroom. I can hear her barking at Mikey. Poor Mikey. I'm trying to read what I missed. Anyway, so what was I?
You do take care of me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do
When I'm
I do
sick.
like the very minimum because he's such a baby when he's sick. And any of the women in I think it's just me and you, Sarah. We're the only. I don't know.
I hate being sick. It's just.
Oh, Louise, I'm sorry. You're here too. I'm so sorry. Really? You did that? You?
No, hell no, Louise. Hell no. I disagree with you on that.
I disagree with you. She's saying you didn't say hi. I find that a little hard to believe, too. Because he's pretty good at that. I know, grumpy. That's exactly what it means. But it's just like, I do the bare minimum just to like make sure he, wakes up the next day and, whatever his, thing for that day was. But that's it. Number one, I don't want to get sick. So that's top priority. And number two, he just is miserable. So why would I want to like be around that all day? I mean, I'll like take his temperature and shit like that, right? I'd like put everything on the table next to the stove and I'm like, here you go. Here's everything you need. I'll see you later. Text me. Where's PME?
Hey, Barn, what's happening? Good to see you.
Good morning, Barn.
Good morning.
You have 100 people when you go live?
Who does?
Southwest Jeff. Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
Christ. That's crazy.
I see some of those channels that have like 1,000K in the chat.
That's just too much.
And how do you like?
You can't.
How do you say hi to all those people?
It's like impossible to be able to be like one-on-one with anybody when there's that many people.
Right.
So it's got to be like a channel that just is, oh God. You didn't hear that, did you?
Yeah, Louise, I try to give a shout out to everybody with the AI voice.
Oh, that's what she's talking about, the AI voice. Yeah, your views are crazy, Jeff, on your live. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Some of these, oh my God, 2,000 views, and that's a lot.
Hey, there's another great channel, What's Your Story TV with Barn. Subscribe to him. And feel free to drop your links if you like.
Oh, yeah. Do that. You're all in blue, so drop your links because I'm not going to be able to do that and pay attention to what's going on and talk. Yeah, I mean, those big channels are great, but it's like, it's got to be just that person. You can't have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah,
I mean, you can have like paddle, but you can't have an actual conversation with anybody.
I watch channels like that, and somebody will type something in the chat, and the
I don't get it.
Channel holder or whatever you call them won't even acknowledge it because there's just so many people typing.
Do you understand Grumpy's joke? I don't get it. Sarah likes it, but I don't understand it. What do you call a dog with no tongue?
Scruffy balls.
Oh, okay, because he won't be able to lick his balls with no tongue. So they get scruffy?
Right.
Is that it? All right. Took me a minute.
Grumpy's feeling better.
That's funny. Oh, cool.
Thanks
Jeff,
a lot,
thank
Jeff.
you.
Yeah. Barn is a great guy, man. He's been on
You've known Barn since
for 3 years.
Since
Yeah, 3.5 years. Yeah. He's got a great channel.
You know what? Let me just drop like a couple of links of people that aren't here. Where is Mayhem and Miracles, by the way? Oh, I want to drop so
Jeff, drop your link if you like. Everybody, drop your link. That way people, Sarah, you too.
all right, so Beth from Beth's Bits and Pieces.
Yes.
She has a GoFundMe, which I don't know how to put in this chat. And there's anyway, her husband is in the hospital. He's having heart issues and he's going to be there a while. So in the meantime, they've zero income coming in. They've nothing.
What's the GoFundMe?
Oh, it's on her community. Okay. So hold on. I think maybe I can do this. No, I can't. That's her GoFundMe right there on the bottom, but I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so obviously he can't work. There's no income coming in. And he's going to be in the hospital for a while. She's going back and forth on the bus and the tram, whatever the hell that is. Train? I don't know. She's in the UK. But she is a wonderful person and would give the shirt off her back. So we're going to just put the GoFundMe in and then, hey, stop. And then I'm going to share her channel, which has just her straight PayPal account, if that is, better for anybody. There's no Cash App because she's in the UK, so it's just PayPal and then the GoFundMe. So we're hoping to help her so she doesn't have to worry about this stuff, because it's just right now so hard on them. And, she's missing her man. She's got kids to take care of. She's got dinner to make. It's just, and she spends all day at the hospital with him. So, yeah. It's also on my community page. Sky. I'm watching this dog just pull the fluff out of the blanket. I don't understand how she can be this old and still chewing on everything. Everything. Sky, stop it now. Miles. This is so ridiculous. I don't have my chat or anything because you have my phone, babe.
There's Beth. How are you?
Hey, Beth. We were just talking about you. All right, is it in there? Did you put it in the chat or no?
It's in the bottom.
Oh, it's scrolling.
Yeah, it's scrolling right now.
Okay, because I'm not actually playing us live, so there it goes. Small channel of 2650 subs. Is that a small channel? I mean, listen, I'm going to put you in the room. Stop making me sound bad. Anyway,
so yeah,
raise some money for Beth and for Leon, so he can be in that hospital, not having to worry about what's going on at home, and she has the peace of mind that she can pay the bills and buy groceries and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to drop her link, and then it's scrolling across the bottom, and it's on my community page. It's on her community page. Yeah, I know she's so tired. It's a lot. I'm such an asshole. I told her, I said, okay, Roxy. I think she wants to look out the window. Can you open it more? The actual window. She wants some fresh air. She's so cute. So, yeah, I know I was talking about Beth, but I don't know where I stopped. So I am just going to share her link. All right, I don't know why I'm having such issues today. I feel like I'm just not. It's because it's morning. Absolutely, Sarah. And I said that in my post also. If you can't donate, that's completely understandable. But just share it. Share the link. share the GoFundMe, share her channel, whatever. That would be that would be perfect. I don't know what am I doing? All right, I'm sharing her channel. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, she's so tired. Now I remember what I said. Hold on, let me just share this.
Right. And as a community, you know, on these different channels, when one hurts, we all hurt. And when one needs help, you know,
Listen,
we all try to help,
You know, if
you
you
know.
can't in one way, then you do it another way. You know what I
And
mean?
right now, Beth needs help.
She does. I feel bad. She's so tired. I told her that I'm like, you're good. I said, because I'd be like calling him and being like, how you doing? Are you okay? You know? She's taking 2 buses to get to the hospital.
Jesus.
And not that I don't love you, but I don't think I would take 2 buses to get to the hospital. That's a lot.
You better take an Uber or something to visit me at the
Oh, I
hospital.
could do an Uber. Well, we love you, Beth. I love you. She's such a good person. And I don't really know Leon, but he seems like a very good person. If that's her hubby, then he's got to be. Hi, Gemma. Good morning.
Good morning, Gemma. Good day to you.
Oh, right. I always forget the time difference. Sometimes I'll text or I'll message Beth and I'll be like, oh, shit, it's like 2 a.m. there. I forget. Hi, Suki. But no, you can't come up. Sorry. Stop. Hey, Beth, you know what? What's the weather this time of year? Like, is it like summer?
Doing good, Gemma.
Good, Gemma. Just trying to. Oh, is that you?
Yeah, it's 3:50 p.m. there.
Yeah. See, it's like so late already. 2 buses and a tram, and a back. Oh, you're on your way home. The tram is like a train.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
2 bus. You are a good wife because that's a lot. Because she misses him so much. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul. Hello, sir.
But like when I'm in the hospital, you're always there.
Wait, what, babe?
When I'm in the hospital, like in this last year, for as much as I was in the hospital, like you were with every day there.
Because I got nothing to do.
I know.
Like, yeah, just let me go visit Ivy.
I said to, I think
I'll hang around the hospital for a while.
I think I said it to Beth yesterday. I'm like, when I'm in the hospital, it's like a staycation for me. So if everybody just leaves me alone, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't have any issues. Like I miss you, and I miss, oh my God, there's Mikey. He's being brave today. Hi, Mikey.
Hello, Mikey.
Michael Myers just came out of the bedroom. He's like in the hallway for the first time since I've gotten him. But what's going to happen is Sky is going to see him, and then she's going to give chase, and he's going to end up under the bed. He's so cute. I love him. Roxy?
Maddie. Hello, Maddie.
Maddie, how are you?
Good to see you.
I was thinking about you the other day. I hadn't seen you, and I wanted to know how it was Grant and Kelly. I haven't seen them at all. I know Fergus. Oh, poor Fergus. Fergus is the best. Like, I would... Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Sure, Gemma. Upload away.
I'm just watching Mikey as he gets closer and closer.
We're doing okay, Maddie. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we're okay. Hi, Bobby.
Bobby!
Just taking this time slot away from him.
Good to see you, Bobby.
I really need to get my watch hours, so I need to do more lives.
I know, Bobby.
Oh,
Bobby,
scared me.
Bobby messaged me, how come the cave isn't on? How come you and
This
Ivy
morning?
are on? Yeah.
She did not. Did she really?
Yeah, she did. She was pissed about it
Yeah, you're
too.
a liar. Unreal. How's the front lawn doing?
Oh, not good. Not good, Grumpy.
I am his auntie.
My lawnmower. Look at Bobby. No. I don't want no trouble. Grumpy, I had to fix my gas tank on my lawnmower. It had a leak in it, so
Hey, Scorp.
Scorpio Mama. Good morning. Somebody call my mama.
Bobby, how's Misty? Miles, that's your dog. Tell him to stop. He doesn't listen to me.
Oh, Sarah, it's running across the bottom of the page. If you could see it, if not,
If not, just click on, because you could do the
stop.
the GoFundMe or just straight PayPal from her her channel. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I know. This is what I didn't want.
Listen, we're
with
like in the corner, okay?
I know.
And stop. We're in the corner, and we got Roxy in the window,
Roxy in the
Miles
window.
between us, and then Suki in front of us. And we're literally, how big of a space do you think this is?
3x4.
Like, it's ridiculous.
We're inside the cave.
And even if we were just in the middle of the room with all the space around us, they would be right on top of us for sure.
Can you copy and paste that GoFundMe there
know.
and then pin it to the top?
I don't even know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I don't know how to do anything. Like I can't
show me the GoFundMe again.
The actual GoFundMe?
Yeah, show me that.
Where's Beth here? Go to channel. All right. It's right there.
All right. I'm going to try to do it right now, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even get... Oh, that air feels amazing. I can't even, like, get on my phone and do a live. I can't. I don't know how to do anything. She said, put in the chat and then select pin comment. Thank you, Jeff. Anyway, so, yeah. At some point, Liam's going to have surgery, and so he's going to be there for a while. Babe, did you know he's a professional DJ?
All right. So it's right here.
Okay. Yeah, you did that. And then pin it. No. Go here. I can pin it. Just.
All right. It's right there. Then you could pin it to the top. He is, what's his name? Leon?
Leon.
That's awesome, Beth.
I did it. Right? Yeah, I did it. Look.
All right, great. It's pinned to the top. Great work.
I think I already follow her.
Thank you, Bobby.
I do follow her, Grumpy already, but certainly you can drop the link. That's fine. I think Squirt wants some music. She might be saying, where the hell's the cave?
Scorpio Webber?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like definitely early for us. All right. Wait, did he do it or no?
What?
Serious? I don't know.
Yeah, it's on top. Sarah did it.
What is this?
Thank you, Sarah.
Channel is.
Thank you, Bobby.
Oh, you know what's really funny? I was just about to say that I hate my brain is not functioning.
Jeff Van Halen rocks.
Who's the old singer? David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth.
I hate him. He makes my skin.
Why?
I hate him. I can't stand him.
He kicks
I
ass.
hate him so much.
Jesus.
I can't stand him. But when Sammy was with him, I saw them in concert, and I loved Sammy.
I can't drive 55.
I think they came out with a lot of really good music when Sammy was there, but I don't like the old Van Halen like this. I cannot.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, really, Jeff? How horrible does that sound? Can you hear that?
Right, Grumpy.
Oh my God, Beth. And of course, she's not sleeping, right? Because he's not there. So she's sleeping all crappy. She's exhausted, and now she's got to walk.
I'd be taking up residence at the hospital.
I know. Every single day she's been there. He's been in the hospital since like May 30th.
God bless him.
Every single day.
Prayers for Leon.
It's insane. What's that noise?
Somebody tried to call me.
So we just want to help her, just make her life just a little bit easier. Not having to worry about the financial stuff. It's hard. But babe, did you know he's a DJ?
Yeah, I think Beth said that long time ago.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He probably kicks ass too.
Jeff said, David Lee Roth broke the... Really? So you were in the music business. You were like in what? I literally I can't think of words today. There's no words coming into my head. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree about him being a great frontman. Like, I get it. Now my phone's going off. Oh, because it's time to take... Oh, shoot. But there's just something about him that just makes me just, ugh. I know, Beth. It's so hard. It's hard. Sit down. I guess Mikey came out as far as he was going.
Beth, you be strong. You be strong for him and your family.
She's a powerhouse. It'll be fine. But hey, come on. But it's very hard. And especially when you're at home and everything falls on you. You know what I mean? So he's in the hospital. He's worried about her. She's at home worried about everybody. You know what I mean? There's 2 young kids.
Right.
She's got to make dinner. And she goes home and she like makes dinner. I'm like, what do you mean you're making dinner? Why? I'd be like, Richard, go put something in the microwave, which is pretty much what I've been doing for like the last 2 weeks. I don't think we've had a regular meal at all. Dookie, I'm going to listen. You got to stop.
Damn, Jeff, that's cool as hell.
Holy cow. Are you kidding? That's impressive.
Queensryche.
Pantera. Well, I only know about Pantera because of my ex. Well, that's what it is, Grumpy. He's like a show off. Maybe that's... I never really even thought of it that way.
You know what? But he's an entertainer.
Yeah, I get it, but he's just not for me. Sarah, they don't know anything yet, except that he's going to have surgery, but I don't know if they're going to send him home and then schedule surgery or do the surgery while he's in there, but he definitely has to have surgery, and his heart rate won't go down. That's what he's like, AFib. So his heart rate was like really bad, and they're giving him all this medication and they cannot get his heart rate down. Not even enough to give him a proper scan, because if your heart is beating too fast, you can't get the the scan that you need. So they're kind of sort of baffled, about what here. Sarah, they said he's going to be there for another 3 weeks because they need to get his heartbeat down. Meds aren't working. They need to get it down before surgery. What?
Hello, Sable.
2:37. Beth.
That's fucking.
Oh my. Hey, Sable. Oh my God, Beth. You didn't tell me that. I don't even. Holy.
Hello, Sable.
How are you, Sable? Sable's sending me all these crazy videos from
Hope you're
her,
doing well.
like Snapchat and stuff. It's pretty funny.
Hey, Grumpy and Jeff, speaking of guitarists, my favorites, Ted Nugent, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Eddie Van Halen.
Mine is Richie Sambora. Makes sense.
Get off my phone.
She's always going to be where you don't want her to be. That's why leaving that window open is perfect.
Oh, Sable.
I said, where is Mayhem and Miracles?
Hi, Masha. Good morning.
Masha, thanks for the heads up this morning. Appreciate it. I think a lot of people too, especially on the weekends. Why do I not have?
Hang in there, Sable.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get my live back up on my phone. Look, what's this? Nothing. I hate this phone so much. Good morning, Masha. I can't even get it up.
No way, Jeff.
So, Jeff, what do you do exactly? Like, what's your? I don't want to ask you what your job is because it's really none of my business. But you are talking about it. So
He's in the music industry.
I know. I want to know, like, in what fashion though is he in the music industry? You know what I mean? Like, what? Because that's very cool. I would like to hear about it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, you saw Pantera. Yeah, my ex was into like some really. Did you ever hear of Gwar? Have you ever heard of Gwar?
Nope.
Yeah, right. Neither had I. Weird shit. But I bet Jeff knows who that is. Sable, how are you feeling today? I don't know who those people are. Who are those people?
Who? Oh, Daryl and Vince?
Who's Daryl and Vince?
Abbott? I have no idea.
You have to talk to us like we're stupid. Elaine, how's Dad doing? I saw you guys doing bingo the other night, but it's
from Pantera, Jeff said.
Is that Dimebag, Daryl? Because I have a story if it is. Hold on, I'm trying not to make too much noise. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so here's my story. Quick, no big deal, but hi, Gregory.
Gregory, hello.
When Jessica was like, I don't know, maybe like 3 or something, 2, I don't know. I decided I was going to go back to college. So, community college. So, I had like my first semester, like, I don't know, like three classes. And one of them was an English comp class. So it was constantly like, writing stuff, stories or whatever. And I can't remember what the actual assignment was, but I did my paper on Dimebag Daryl because my ex knew all about him. And this was not like get on your phone and Google it days. Like you needed actual information.
Right.
And I got an A on that paper. That's my story. That's it.
Nice.
You know, whatever.
That's cool.
I just feel good that I knew who he was talking about.
Yeah, like yesterday on the cave,
Gotta
was-
talk about the cave, right?
well, I was taking requests. And what happened was, oh my God, I can't think of her name. Oh, Kimber's 58
Yeah.
requested Duke Jupiter.
Oh, I saw that whole
And
conversation.
my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my God, how does she know about Duke Jupiter?
Never heard of him.
And it was just
All right,
awesome.
Maddie. Have a nice weekend.
Maddie, enjoy your weekend.
All right, so
So it just shocked me that
Oh.
she knew about a local,
Yeah, you were
Rochester,
very-
New York group.
animated in your chat. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it shocked me. I'm like, her first pick was like Duke Jupiter, Aerosmith, or AC/DC. And I'm like, what? How do you know about Duke Jupiter? I mean, they're in my backyard.
Yeah, I've never heard of them at all. No idea who they are.
Just like Lou Graham from Foreigner. He lives 2 towns over from us.
What town?
Greece, New York.
Oh, he lives in Greece.
Yeah, you can always catch him like here and there at the House of Guitars. If you guys Google the House of Guitars, Rochester, New York, it's an awesome
It's
place.
so cool. I mean, I haven't been there in a million years, but the walls in this place are covered with autographs of famous people. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, covered. It's a very cool place. We got to go there to you just do like a little video or something. Or,
Right,
do a live
right.
and just show it because it really is. It really is a
Cool,
place.
Savage Batman. Yeah, here's a story about Lou Graham from Foreigner. Many moons ago, my company did a clothing sale at a street vendor festival. There was food, beer, blah, 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 tons of vendors. And coming towards me is Lou Graham with his girlfriend at the time. And the guy that was with me, a coworker, I said, oh my God, there's Lou Graham.
Oy.
And basically he walked up and I said, oh my God, you're Lou Graham from Foreigner. And you know what he said to me? No, I'm not. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You look just like him. Because when
Really?
you see somebody from an album to a being on TV or whatever, it's totally different when you see him live. So what happened was he walked away and my coworker was laughing and I'm like, man, the guy looks just like Lou Graham. So
Bye, Bobby.
a guy comes over, Bobby, have a great day. A guy comes over and goes from another band, actually a Rochester hometown band, and goes, hey, did you see Lou Graham just walked by? And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I told him to check out our band later. And he, gave me the yes. But Lou, he's like a yes man, but he probably won't check us out. So I was shocked by that. And I'm like, wow, Lou Graham just lied to me. So years later, I told his manager, who we used to do T-shirts for, my company, and he got me an autographed picture from Lou Graham, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is cool. So Jeff wants to come up and tell like his story about what he does. He said people here can confirm who I am. I mean I've seen you before too, but I don't really know what you look like. So kind of.
There you go, Jeff. There's the link. Yeah, my first instinct was to go home and throw out all my Foreigner albums, but
Hey Jeff, can you share me?
I
On your
paid I
share me
paid
out?
I paid too much money for them. Thank you, Bobby. Jeff, the link is in the chat. KK's Travel. Good morning.
Hey KK, how are you? I'm okay, Gregory. Not too bad. How are you doing? Oh, Grumpy's still here. He just can't leave. That's how much he loves us. Wow.
That's
pretty
cool,
neat.
Grumpy. That is cool.
Hey, no, Sky. Come on. Out you go. Come on. We're not going to do this. Everybody get out.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. How you doing? Welcome.
Good. Hey, thank you. Sorry, my camera quit working on my laptop, so I can't. But I am who I am.
That's
Um,
okay.
I just wanted to say, I subscribed to Ivy recently through another channel, and I finally got to make it live. So I appreciate you, Ivy.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And Mayhem, Masha, we call her Masha.
Yep.
She knows who I am, and a few other people. And
Cool.
I wanted to come up and kind of give you my story if I could.
Yeah, I would love to.
Go
hear
ahead,
stories
yeah.
like this.
So I was a first generation tech brat, as they call us, like, our military brat, army brat. My father was in technology, and he retired from Intel. I'm almost 49, and I grew up in the era of what I consider the greatest music in history.
Hey, Jeremy and Cheryl. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. I just got to make sure to say hi to everybody as they come in. That's all.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, Masha, good to see you. I'll be by your channel soon. It's hard to get around to everybody, but I try. But so I grew up in a generation where we had what I believe to be some of the greatest music ever, the 80s, and late 70s, early mid 90s, whatever. But I happened to live next door to Daryl Abbott and Vince, his brother, Pantera. And Rex was just down the street, Rex Brown, the bass player. And then Phil came from New Orleans in '87, and he joined Pantera. The lead singer, who is now the lead singer still. Of course, Vince and Daryl are now passed. But so I got to see them in, like, clubs and theaters and birthday parties. And I was there when they got signed by Echo Records, which is Atlantic Records, really, at a birthday party, actually.
Wow.
It was a club, but it was a birthday party. And I was in a band called Kid Wicked. And yes, people can find me on YouTube, whatever. But we tried to make it. And we had a couple record contracts that fell through and a couple of things that happened. It is what it is. We didn't really make it, but we got to open up for some cool bands like Queensryche, ZZ Top, of course, Pantera, Trippin' Daisies, and Striper and some other bands. But we had our fun, as an opening act, and got to meet a lot of people. If you go to my channel, you'll see a lot of music-based stuff, mostly through my videos. My lives are different because I used to be in law enforcement, and I was a predator catcher, a child predator catcher.
Good for you.
That's amazing.
I appreciate that. Unfortunately, YouTube took down my videos and they threatened to remove my channel, so I can't post them anymore. But I do have a Rumble that I'm working on, but I won't get into that right now. But if you go to my videos, you'll see I have a series called Behind the Barricade. And I'm on part 6, I believe. And it's backstage, behind the scenes stuff from back in the days. Backstage with Queensryche, side stage videos of Queensryche, I have some interviews I'll be putting up. A Great White, all those bands, you know, from back in the day. And I'm just starting to put those up recently. Some of them are shorts, some of them are videos, and I'm just starting to touch, you know, the surface, if you will, on some of that because I did go through a divorce. It was a very peaceful divorce. My ex-wife and I are best friends. And I let her have my old hard drive to download her stuff for now, so I don't have everything with me right now. But what I do have, I've been uploading some stuff, and I encourage everybody to go check it out. There's Robert Sweet, the drummer from Striper, multi-platinum. You know, remember "To Hell with the Devil," and his brother Michael, his mom, their mother, Janice Sweet, is a friend of mine. I'm in her book called "Earning My Stripes." You'll see my name. I'll be doxxed, but yeah, that's my real name in there. Just Jeff. I'm not going to announce it here, but you'll see my last name. I've been doxxed so many times, it's pathetic. But so I'm in a book, which is pretty cool. I'm not trying to toot a horn or anything like that at all. I'm just trying to give you my background. And I used to be on MTV. Doing promotions for the Riviera and some other clubs with Pauly Shore and whatnot. So that's about the extent of it. I'll be honest with you.
Nice, Jeff. Nice.
That's the extent. I didn't get very far, so I'm not tooting a horn. I do appreciate that. It was just fun for me. It was like exciting because I sincerely wanted to make it big, and it never happened. But I got to meet a lot of cool people. I got to be involved in a lot of cool stuff. I got to be at a couple commercials for MTV. Got to open up for some cool bands and meet a lot of cool people. To this day, I have an upcoming interview on my channel with Ted Nugent, which is pretty cool.
Oh my God, Jeff!
It's gonna be a banger.
I said it earlier. Ted Nugent is one of the greatest guitar players of all time.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I mean, with him, Eddie Van Halen, and like I said, Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Randy Rhoads.
I mean, those are my top 3 picks right there.
Yep. Well, Eddie Van Halen and Jimi Hendrix and Randy Rhoads really changed the game during that era, 70 through 81 or 80 or whatever.
Right. But Jimmy's up there too, definitely.
Well, yeah, Jimi Hendrix, absolutely. But this is my personal opinion, and I'm not being biased here, but I was neighbors with Daryl and Vince from Pantera. They're both passed now. Dimebag Daryl, as people call him. We call him Diamond Daryl back then. But David Lee Roth, being the prick that he was, as a great frontman, by the way, broke the door to my Tahoe, being a prick because he wanted my fiance at the time, and she wasn't going to have anything to do with him. And he threw a fit.
That nasty mother effer.
Right. But Daryl Abbott, aka Dimebag Daryl, and of course John 5 is my last, what I call, well, there's many in between there, but I'm just saying John 5 is now a Motley Crue, and I love Mick Mars. He's so underrated. He's a great guitarist. But John 5 is my last, what I call, innovator in the guitar music industry. And he's now with Motley Crue. He was with Rob Zombie before that, Marilyn Manson, and before that, David Lee Roth. So John 5 is a cool dude. He's really sincerely a nice person in real life. He really is. He's very humble. So
right. Jeff, I think a couple months ago I just seen a Motley Crue movie. I forgot the name of it.
The Dirt, yes.
Yeah, and it just put a real perspective on, the way it made me understand more the way bands, start and what they go through, the ups and downs and everything like that. I thought it was a great movie.
It was. It is. I've watched it probably over 100 times.
I
To
have
be
a lot of
honest with you, I did my avatar. This is just a picture of me riding in a vehicle, but my camera doesn't work. But that's what I look like. I have long
Cool.
hair and all that stuff. Kiss that. But
Cool.
I
Yeah, Mick Mars, you're right, Sarah.
Mick Mars is amazing, and his new solo album. I actually got a gift from Marty Freeman, if you know who he is. He was with Megadeth for Rest in Peace all the way through. Uh, you have to forgive me. There's Cryptic Writings. The one after that, Risk, and that was really the mainstream Megadeth. I mean, they did Countdown to Extinction. They did Rest in Peace. You know. Cryptic Writings, they did Euthanasia, they did Risk, and Marty Freeman sent me a gift, and it's on I think it's on my YouTube channel. It's not. It's on my Instagram. But he sent me not only an autographed CD, he sent me an extra autographed cardboard type insert so I could frame it. I was like, dude, you're so freaking cool.
Nice.
Pardon my language, but yeah, the dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
The dude is awesome. He's one of my favorite guitarists. Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. I can go on and on, but my three main influencers were probably Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, and Randy Rhoads. Those were my biggest influences to pick up the guitar in the 80s. And I then met Dimebag, as people call him. We called him Diamond Daryl back then, but David Lee Roth tried to sue him because he called himself Diamond Daryl. So he had to change it to Dimebag Daryl of Pantera. And him and Barrett Tillman, rest in peace, for both of them. Barrett died from a heroin overdose. And of course, Dimebag was shot on stage, which is crazy. Vinnie Paul, his brother, passed away through a heart attack. But Pantera was a band that reignited the metal scene, if you will, in the 90s. And I was a part of that in a very, very, very small way, extremely like a sand in a sand pile, a needle in a haystack small way, by knowing them and got to hang out with them and party with them and go diving. Like we used to go rock quarry diving in 1988 in Dallas, Texas. So it was just a great time. And
I bet.
Things do what, life happens. And after 97, our last gig was opened up for Queensryche, and that was it. It was pretty much done and over with. I got
Hello, Sue.
Fish.
Hey, Sue.
Hello, Sue. Hello, Tanks with Fish.
Hey, Sue.
Tanks with Fish. But that was really the last, aside from being Frankie Benali from Quiet Riot, who's rest in peace. He's a original drummer for Quiet Riot. My last gig was 2016, and that was being the drum tech for Frankie Benali from Quiet Riot. And that's it. That's the last thing I had to do with the music industry at all. So
I mean,
it's
that's
been a
a
while.
pretty cool story, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely, man.
that's-
Jeff, you've been around.
Yeah. That's very cool.
It was fun. I was mostly on the sidelines, and I do admit that. But I did have a couple cool occasions.
Yeah, but you were there. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you were front row.
It was good stuff. I have some, like I said, I don't usually put my channel out there because there's a lot of drama. Because what happened is I became a predator catcher, child predator catcher, and that YouTube changed the TOS. I want to say back in 2022, and they were going to delete my channel, and I had to take down all my predator catches. And so I just said, well, you know what? I'll go to Rumble, and I've got like almost 100 subscribers, but no content at all on there yet. I will be uploading those little catches on Rumble because YouTube doesn't want them on there. So there's that. And then because of that situation.
Jeff, let me interrupt you, but there's a channel on YouTube right now about catching predators.
There's a few that survived. Yeah. Skeeter Gene, Envy Cap, PP Southeast Texas, PC Inc., P Inc., PC Catcher. I know all of them. Samuel, I know, yeah, I know all of them personally. They're good friends of mine. But
They were able to stay up.
because they have good editing, which I don't,
Oh,
and they're able. Chris Hansen, True Blue, is another one. I've talked to him before. He's been on my channel. They have the editing skills to make it to meet TOS. It has to be like a mini documentary and it has to have police presence.
your stuff
And
is pretty much just raw.
pretty much. And I
Yeah.
can give you
Hi,
a couple
Maritza.
links. I can give you a couple links that is still up on other people's channels. My seventh catch is on Pred Catcher OTR, and the police body cam footage is on a news channel called Predator News Now. It's the last post they ever posted, and it's about 50 minutes long. And it shows me at the beginning with my footage interviewing the piece of you know what, and
Yeah.
then it goes to the body cam footages, and it shows the entire process, all the way from catching to the decoy or the decoy messages that I had my decoy at the time, all the way to the 2 jails he went to unloading his backpack, finding all the meth and the evidence and everything. I can give that to you in private chat or whatever. It doesn't matter, or public. It doesn't matter. It's all up there on YouTube still. But unfortunately, I decided, well, the drama is what started. Masha probably knows. She's here. Mayhem Miracles. Our quote unquote community has turned into a doxing drama. Fight everybody. Everybody's lying. Everybody sucks. I hate everybody type community. I hate it. It really sucks. And I'm trying to change that. And even though I banned over 300 people, I still get 150 people in my chats. And it's like, I don't know why they're still coming here because I'm really trying to change my direction.
Right.
But it is what it is. But I'm really trying to change directions. Now on Rumble, once I get that going, which is all capitalized, MVCap, the number 2 Southwest, if you want to see the upcoming stuff, it's going to be on there because they're more for free speech. And
Right.
Unlike, this platform, I'll just say it that way. This platform doesn't like. They call us vigilantes. I used to be in law enforcement. I was a peace officer, and we're not vigilantes. We're simply civilians doing what a lot of law enforcement can't or is not doing, which is catching online child preds. We always say preds because they don't even like the word predator, the whole word on there. But my videos are out there just on different channels. Some are snuck into a few of my videos, if you will. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, they were striking me and they took down all my videos. And so I had to just kind of go with the flow, if you will. And I decided, well, I was always into music, and I have a lot of interviews coming up. I've interviewed Ben, B-I-N, Ben. That's his screen name. He knew the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. You'll see part 1 and part 2.
Oh, wow.
Arlie Emery, rest in peace. You'll see those on my channel. Interview with B-I-N Ben, part 1 and part 2. And there's some pictures and stuff that are shown on those interviews. And my next goal is I've been working on it for like a year, but I'm good friends with Ted Nugent. Used to hunt with my brother-in-law. They used to go hog hunting. So,
Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Ted Nugent's got that whole, doesn't he got that whole camping, hunting gear?
Right, in Waco, Texas. Yes, sir.
Jeff, real quick, Sarah is asking you. She said that she follows you on Instagram. She wants to know if she could send you a message. She is someone that needs to be looked into. That's what it says in the chat.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you? I didn't catch all that. I apologize.
Sarah's Musical Life. Sarah wants to send you a message on Instagram. She wants to know if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, it's Southwest underscore CPNI, which is Child Protective Network International. Also called Southwest Jeff. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think she already follows you on Instagram, so she wanted to know if she could send you a message.
Oh, absolutely. And there's my YouTube channel. And yes, there's a lot of drama. I did go through a stage. Now I'm gonna confess here, so people won't get so confused. Is I went several years without drinking alcohol, and I messed up May of last year. And I went 7 months on a binge, and I did a lot of stupid stuff on YouTube. I'm going to admit to that. I said stupid stuff. I'd done a lot of stupid stuff, and people won't forgive me, and they troll me a lot. And I get trolled all the time, but I have a lot of caring and loving people as well. So
Right.
I made,
And you know what, Jeff? We're all not
It's not a
perfect.
mess up. It's a life lesson.
Right.
in
We're
my
all not
opinion.
perfect.
right, exactly. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand that. They think that what they see on YouTube is somebody's entire life, and it's not
Yeah.
true. You know, I've been through a lot in my life. You know, my son was, you know, he passed at age 17. My sister-in-law was murdered.
Oh.
You know, not only was my sister-in-law murdered, my was going to be brother-in-law. He was also murdered. There's so many things that have happened, and
That's
people
not easy to cope with. Not easy to cope with, man.
no, not at all. And there's a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of, and I'll be careful how I say this, pedos. If you know what I mean, I'm careful how to say the word here, because of this platform don't like to hear the word pedophiles. We'll just say that, you know, pedos. They infiltrated our community, and they came in on under sock accounts, and they troll the living, you know what, out of us, and it's sad. So I have
You
to
know,
be.
you know what, Jeff? Let me tell you something. It just makes my stomach fucking sick
Yep.
how I'm going to say men can do shit like this. As a
Right.
grandfather with 10 grandkids,
I have
okay?
six. I have six. Yep. Amen.
It just makes me sick. But then what happened was a month ago, we got in our mailbox, hey, there's a level 3 or I
Right.
don't know what, I can't remember what
I looked
level.
it up.
And he just moved in down the street, bought a house. And that
Right.
freaking tore me apart. It tore me apart. And you know, yeah, okay, they have to live somewhere,
Somewhere.
but you know, being so close to me, it tore me apart. Now,
Right.
my neighbor who has like 4 kids and they play in the parking lot across the street, they ride their scooters, their bikes, they kick balls over there and have fun. I
Right.
said, "Hey, did you get this notification?" And he's like, "No, because my house is on the other side of the borderline."
Oh yes, I know
And
what
I'm
you're
like, "Here
talking
you
about.
go. Here you go." He lives down there and he goes, "Thank you so much. I'm going to have a talk with my kids."
Right.
I think the notice just said like a sex offender moved into your neighborhood or something like that.
Right.
Gave the name and all that, so I just looked it up, and yeah, he was like a level 3, which I think is like
The worst.
the
It's
worst.
the worst. Yes. We
Okay.
okay. Let me tell you a story. I'm going to be careful how I say this on
Yes,
the
please.
internet because you never know if they're watching. But I was decoying an individual that was 1 mile. I said 1 mile or less away from me.
Right.
Which is I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's literally 1, 2, 3, go up the street, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses from me. And I got to a point when YouTube came out with the new TOS in 2022, August 1st. when they started taking down my videos, he stopped contacting my decoy. And I think he kind of got the hint that I might be a pet catcher. That's what we call ourselves, pet catchers. And now 2 cops have actually moved in literally right next door to this pedo. I'll say alleged pedo because I don't know if he's an RSO. Registered S3X offender. I'll say that. I'll say it that way. Because I know all the terms we can't use on YouTube. But this person literally lives just up the street from me, and he has contacted a couple of my decoys, and there's nothing I can really do. However, I got out of that. My last catch was over a year ago, and you can check that out. If you want me to drop the link, I can. It's up to you, but I can put that last catch in your. It's on Predcatcher OTR's channel. Let me look that up. And we also have a body cam footage on our news channel too, which is our catch number 3, which is our first arrest on scene and conviction.
Wow.
Yeah, I have long hair. I have my ACDC or KISS hat on. I just dress like I want to dress. I don't go out like Chris Hansen and dress in a suit and tie. I'm sorry, I just don't do that. But it's called Occasional Interview with Hunter, Albuquerque, New Mexico, collab with Southwest Jeff. That's me, of course. I'm the dude with the Aussie shirt and the long hair, and I think I got a KISS hat on.
Right.
That was our last catch. I'll put that in the chat for those who want to see it. And OTR, Predcatcher OTR, he's also a Predcatcher. And thankfully, they did not take it from his channel. And this is the actual edited live. There's that. And then I'll post the news channel of the body cam footage of catch number 3. That was catch number 7 I just posted. And catch number 3. And people got mad when I was live because I said, well, the police are on their way. Well, they don't understand. I used to be in law enforcement here, and the police were already there. They were already hiding. So I knew he wasn't going to get away. So you'll see him run. And I don't want to, and spoiler alert for those who don't want to hear this, spoiler alert, he does get caught and he does go to prison. And it's all
Good.
on them. So
Good. Nasty mother effer.
Yeah, yes. And by the way, I don't
Hi,
want to give
Yogi.
anything away. But here it is. It's called Man Brings Backpack Full of Drugs to Meet a Kid from the Internet, Arrested Police. That's our 3rd catch. And I don't want to give everything away because I don't want to spoil everything. And the channel who posted this, I have a lot of respect for. I'll post that as well if that's okay. I'll just simply put the link if that's okay. I don't want to type out anything. I've been up all night. I couldn't sleep. But there's that. So that proves I'm not, joshing anybody or whatever. But it goes to show that it does pay off. And I know a lot of people will call Predcatchers vigilantes. And the actual term, being in law enforcement, the actual term of vigilante is somebody that literally takes the law in their own hands and acts upon it. So if we were to put handcuffs on the person and take them to jail or whatever, that would be against the law. Even though there is a citizen's arrest clause, it's not that clear in America. It's more clear in the UK. They can do that. Here in America, you can get kidnapping or charges, or you can get unlawful arrest charges. The list goes on.
Just makes me sick, Jeff. It just makes me sick.
It does. It does. And a lot of people say, oh, you're coddling the pred that you're interviewing. And it's no, we're trying to be professional. So when the cops and the district attorney gets a hold, or the prosecuting attorney gets a hold of it, they can't accuse us of being that. So we were very kind. We're very nice. We let them know that we're not police. They are not detained. They're free to go. We're not obstructing their movement. And basically they incriminate themselves. that's basically what happens. And I've only got a few under my belt that I've posted, which are 7. We've actually got more than that, but we couldn't get them on camera, or they drove off, or it just wasn't a situation that was worth putting on YouTube. But we've got way more than that. But the ones we've actually got are 7 that we put on YouTube, which are now gone, except for the few that I posted there, which are on different channels. But yeah, that's the complicity of this particular platform. On Rumble and Locals, we can post whatever we want. And the guy I told you about that met Arlie Emery from Full Metal Jacket and many other movies, he is neighbors with the owners of Rumble, and they are more conservative and they believe in free speech. So I will be posting all those on Rumble. There's no content there now, but because of my history, I have almost 100 followers on there already just waiting. I just got to figure the thing out. Rumble's a different ball game, you know. But I will have the previous catches posted on there soon. And so.
No, I'll definitely check that out. And I'm going to check out your channel a little more. I mean, I was already subbed to you, so I have been to your channel before.
And I wanted to say, Ivy, I have 2 Ivies on YouTube. I have Mommy Ivy and I have you.
I've seen her.
And every time I've seen a notification of you, I was at work. I just couldn't go.
Yeah.
And I was up almost all night because I have family coming in. I said, you know what? I've been subbed to her for a little bit now, and I want to go check your channel out. And finally, I was able to come over, and I'm so glad I did.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you, Jeff.
I really appreciate it. I really do. You
Thank
know,
you, sir. And thank you, ma'am.
Cool listening to your story and all of that. Appreciate it.
And
yeah, especially all the band stories, man. That's awesome.
So there's my Rumble MVCap, the number 2 Southwest, but there's no content there yet, but there will be very, very soon. But I just wanted to say that I'm so glad I did come over here, because I'm subscribed to so many channels I can't keep up. And
right.
Like Mayhem and Miracles, Masha, she knows.
Masha's awesome. She connects a lot of people, and you know,
she's awesome.
She tells you who to sub to, and you know, she's awesome the way she works her channel.
Oh yeah. And she knows that I'll come by and visit for maybe a few days in a row, and I won't be there for a month or 2 because I'm supporting other channels. And but she knows that, and she always promotes, you know, other channels. I promote her when I can, but it's hard to keep up with everybody. It really, really is. You know, when you got 1,000.
The worst thing for me is the notifications.
Right.
Like, if you don't know that person's on, or if you don't see a community page saying, "Hey, I'll be on at this time," just getting the notifications from YouTube, like, "Hey, Ivy's on right now," you know,
Right.
that just drives me mad, you know, and it's been like that for years.
Right. And when I saw Ivy this morning, I saw there's, you have to forgive me, there's some kind of heart symbols or whatever before and after. And I was like, okay, that's not Mommy Ivy. And Mommy Ivy's been on my channel too. She's done a whole singing stream. She's done several, and she's a great singer, by the way. She's from the Philippines. She's a good friend of mine. In real life, she's a good friend of mine. And
I'm probably connected to you, I'm sure, probably through Masha's channel.
Probably. Yeah. I think actually you're right. I think I have. Yes. And I feel bad because I'll see people once in a while and I'm like, I can't go. I'm at work, or I'm with my family, with my grandkids, or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Hey, JJ.
Hello, JJ.
And I'm free. And I was like, you know what? Let me finally go check out Ivy for the first time in months, and I'm glad I did because I really enjoy this channel and I'm going to put it on my list to visit more.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much.
No problem. Because some channels I'll sub to and find out later on they do these silent live streams, I guess, where they just
I don't get it.
I seen one a month
The
ago
one
where
people are sleeping. I
sleeping,
don't get
yeah.
it. I don't get it
It's
at all.
like
So weird.
trying to build watch hours or something,
So
or and I kind of get it. People are trying to get their, I'm monetized. I have a lot of channel members. I have a lot of stuff, and I'm not a big channel. I have 2,654 or something like that.
that's
But
big.
well, to me it's small, but I'm just saying, it's not a huge channel, but it would have been huge if TOS didn't come
Yeah.
out with the new rules. I probably would have been 100K, but because they stopped most of the pred catchers, unless you have a great editor like Chris Hansen or Skeeter Jean or whatever, you really can't do a whole lot with that. And it just kind of turned into a drama community, and people are nasty. They get mean. I mean, I had a stream last night. I had a couple of them actually, and I always average between 100 to 100 to 200 people in my chat consistently most of the time. But most of them they're just talking smack. They're trolling. Some of them are actually preds that I've caught or other people have caught, and they're in there on a sock account trolling. They infiltrate. And I put my foot down and I banned over 300 people, and I still get 150 people in there, and I can't keep up.
Right.
It's crazy, and I try to do the best I can, and I don't go live as much anymore because of all of that. But I just post a lot of my old music industry stuff, and then when I go live, I will discuss other situations like pred catching, politics, or whatever. Sometimes mostly pred catching, or the drama to respond to it. But it just became, and no offense, it became a shit show. It really has, and so I apologize, folks. If you come to my live, it can be a shit show, and I don't want it to be that way, but it just turns out that way. But most of the videos I upload are mostly music behind the scenes. Yeah, when I was in the music industry, Queensryche, Striper, Motley Crue, Metallica, just fill in the blank. They're all there. Journey, Def Leppard, whatever, Five Finger Death Punch, just fill in the blank. So most of my videos are in shorts, are music related, and that's what I like to put up. But my lives can be anything. I do have some interviews, and I have more coming up. Ted Nugent, Robert Sweet from Striper. I can't say the name, but a person from the band Slaughter, a person from the band Queensryche. The list goes on, but I have to go to their publisher, their promoter, their manager,
Right.
the record company, and
All the red tape.
Right. Ted Nugent was supposed to be last year, and I talked to his wife just recently on the phone, and I still can't get the interview. It has to be cleared. So I'm still waiting, but just keep an eye out, and I just ask y'all be patient. I'm not asking you to sub to my channel, but if you would, I'd appreciate it, and be
I'm
patient.
subbed already.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm not looking for clicks and views and all that stuff, but it does help the algorithm. And when I do get these interviews, I think a lot of people will appreciate them.
Yeah. Yeah, Beth, hang on one sec, okay? Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I see you're scrolling something across the screen there.
Yeah, those are people that are subbed to the cave, and I make banners for them. Some people have content channels. Some people are just
Supporters.
subscribers and support the channel, The Cave, where I play music. You know,
Right. What? Can you drop your channel
gonna-
too so I
yeah.
can? What's your name? I'm sorry. What's your screen name so I can sub to
I'm
you?
gonna. put
it's
it in the chat right
it's
now.
Rich Martinez, The Cave. I was gonna drop it.
Okay, good. I want to sub to you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
like
you.
to be more. I'm glad I came here. Holy cow!
I play
Oh.
music from A to Z, you know, rap, you know, hip hop,
Yeah.
rock.
It's a really good music channel. It really is.
I have fun doing it. It's
Hi, Goldie.
it's a hobby, you know, for me, Jeff. I have fun doing
Right.
it.
There's the
I
link.
just subscribed to you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Rich
it.
Martinez, The Cave. I think that's
Yep.
what it's called.
Right.
He
I
usually
just
goes on
subbed
in the
you.
morning. Like this is really his time slot, but I decided to go live. I need watch hours, and if I wait until nighttime, I'm always too tired.
Right.
So we figured let's just go on in the morning. Masha was messaging me, "You should go on now. You should go on now." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Let's go on."
Hi, Goldie.
I was late with the notification, Goldie. I'm sorry.
Hey, Goldie. Okay, I've seen her around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to get Beth up before it's because it's late. What time is it? Yeah, it's like almost 5 o'clock where she is. She's gonna have to make dinner. So I want to get her up so she can talk about what's going on with Leon.
Hello, Haley.
Hi, Haley. No fighting today, not yet. Maybe this morning when we first jumped on because he gave me a look that I didn't like. But aside from that, we've been good.
Because you took my cave time.
Yeah, okay.
Who do you think you are?
Be quiet.
Who put this thing together? Me. That's who.
Listen, he's like the, aside from when he's being a baby and he doesn't feel good, he's like the nicest person in the world. So, like, everybody loves him.
Jeff, I have a crush on Ivy.
I actually thought you may be her boyfriend or husband. I didn't know. So
Yeah, he's my husband.
Yep,
okay.
she's my wife.
There you go. Well, that's awesome. That's
This cat
amazing.
is just walking over everybody.
And for her to make me a sandwich, Jeff, I have to cash app her.
Ah!
Listen,
Jeff, I got my attorney on speed dial.
Jeff, I don't know. You probably go on at night. I go to bed very early. So I always miss the nighttime stuff, but I'll look out for any of your lives and, do replay on them. I'm like in bed at like 7:30. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm in Mountain Time Zone. I'm just about, if I was to drive west, I'm an hour and a half from Western Time Zone. So,
So you're what, an hour behind Eastern or no?
two hours. But technically,
so-
if you look at our time, it's almost like technically, yes, it is 2 hours, but we're
Yeah. So if you go on at 8 o'clock at night, I'm dead asleep by then. So
right. I usually go live about 6 or 7 my time at night, which would be, 7 or 8 your time Eastern.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out.
Well,
Jeff,
I'll tell
thank
you what.
so much.
Hey, thank you all.
Yeah, thank you for being up here.
I did put my link in the chat for those who dare to come in
Yep.
and see the chaos.
Love to Jeff.
But the videos, most of them are pretty cool.
Beth, the link is in the chat, Beth. Jeff, you don't have to go.
Well,
want to get Beth up here.
I have a big weekend. We had family come in last night. We had family come in after midnight, and we have family coming in right now from Nebraska. So we have a big family weekend.
Oh,
There is a
nice.
possibility that my brother, which people call Vanilla Ice, because he looks like him, I guess. I don't know. He's not Vanilla Ice, but we may do a live this weekend. Otherwise, I only go live like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I do drop shorts and videos here and there.
Cool.
Miles, stop it.
But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And I'm so glad I finally came to your
Jeff,
channel.
thank you so much for being up here, man. We appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it. It was lovely having you.
I'm going to visit more. And I subscribe to you as well. And God bless.
All right. God bless. Have a good
Have fun with the family. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, y'all.
All right.
Bye,
Bye
Jeff.
for now.
Bye bye.
Beth, you see the link? Did you drop the link?
Yeah, I'll drop it again, Beth.
Okay.
Masha, anybody wants to come up and chat, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, let's get Beth up here real quick so she can tell us what's going on.
Goldie,
And then she can
Goldie's
go
at
do her
work
dinner.
probably, right?
Goldie's always at work. She actually might be. Oh, wait, I think she might be off today. I don't know. But I sent her the link late. I'm like, oh, I didn't send Goldie the link. Haley,
Behind the scenes rock
yeah.
band stories, and just a bunch of other stories that
Beth, are you still in the chat? Let me
he
see.
has, which I gotta check out his channel.
Oh, there she is.
Hello, Beth.
I'm gonna minute. Let me just turn this off. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Tired.
You sound tired. It's just been, I mean, every single, we were talking about it. I don't know if you were listening or not, but I was saying, like, you go every day, you take 2 buses and a tram, and I would be like texting him going, how are you today? You're a good woman.
I try. I think the journeys are taking a toll on me.
Yeah. I keep telling you, you should take at least one day off because you need to get some rest. Seriously.
I can't. I feel so guilty that I don't see him.
I know, but you got to take care of yourself because what's going to happen if you break down and get sick?
I'll just plod on like I've always.
I know. You're just a tough broad. So his heart rate was in the 200s.
Yeah, it happened when I left.
Hey, Swag. I'm sorry. I just don't want to miss anybody, Beth, when they come in. So, hey, Swag. Nice to see you. So go ahead, Beth. What's going on?
When I left, he sent me a text and he said it's gone up to 237.
Oh, my God.
All the nurses ran in because obviously he's got his monitor beside him, and then they've got theirs behind the desk, and they all ran in with the crash trolley.
Oh my God.
And he's saying he's got pain, he's sweating, he feels dizzy, and they said, right, okay, we're going to get the doctor out, going to put the machine on you just to check your heartbeat. And he said it's just getting ridiculous now. He said the meds, I'm on the maximum tablets that he can have, and he's just fighting it. He's just, I don't know, and the colour's drained from him. He's got no oomph in him. He's getting
tired.
Yeah, and he doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep because he's worried about me. And then, it's just taken a toll. And then today he's like, I've got bookings to sort out for next week. I said, send them to me and I'll dish them out. And, so I'm trying to take care of like the
everything.
Children. Yeah, the business and everything. And because he's like a mobile DJ, he only gets paid for the work that he does.
Yeah.
So because I'm having to pay these other DJs, we're not getting any money whatsoever. So it's like, I'm caught between 2 rocks because I'm like, well, I'll go and do them. But then again, I'm so tired, I won't be able to stand up for 5 hours and do them.
I'm sorry, not to change the subject. Well, it's not changing the subject. You can DJ?
Yeah.
Really?
Right on, Sarah.
Yeah.
What's Sarah's name? What are you talking, Sarah?
I mean,
Beth?
no,
What happened?
Beth. I meant to say Beth.
Oh, okay.
I was reading. Yeah. Right on, Beth.
Yeah, I used to have an online radio station.
Wow.
I learn something new about you every day.
Yeah, that's how
But
basically
no, you
how.
could never do that. You're too tired. That would be impossible.
uh,
Well, we have your GoFundMe running across the top of the page. We dropped it in the link. We're going to drop it again. Oh, it's pinned. And anybody that can donate to help Beth and Leon out, it's very much appreciated. If not, please share the link for the GoFundMe or her link with her PayPal account. They've literally no income coming in because he's in the hospital. So,
And that's what we do. We help each other out
We
when
try.
one of us are down.
There's not like, I don't have 50 people in here, but if you can just share, even just share the link out, it will help.
Right.
So they basically they have absolutely no idea what's going on with him. They cannot figure out how to lower his heart rate.
No, they're all baffled.
I don't get it.
They can't like stop his heart
Thank you, Sarah.
and to restart it. They can't
Right.
do that because it's gone past 24 hours of him going in the hospital. Fergus, be quiet, please.
No, that's okay. The dog is fine.
Fergus.
So when he first went in there, they'd left him too long to restart his heart. And
So there's like a time frame.
yeah,
That whole
So
thing
he's
blew
just-
me away.
he's just texting me. He's just showing me the meal that he's having, and it looks disgusting.
Ugh. Hospital food is the worst. When you told me what they were going to do, I have never heard of anything like this in my life. You said you did, right, babe?
Yeah.
Where they literally stop your heart
Right.
and then restart it.
Right.
Like, and he's had that done a couple of times already. This is not a new problem. But what's new is that they can't control his heart rate at all. And that's very scary. I mean, he must be, that's not easy. This whole thing has been very difficult. And you're getting up every day and you're going to the hospital every single day. And, on the weekends, you have to walk a little bit because they don't have the trams running or whatever on the weekends. I mean, it took her like a week to figure out, to get on this bus and how to get right to the, it took her a minute. She's not used to that.
Well, Norma, because he takes me everywhere.
Exactly. I would be lost.
And I've only I know the hospital that he first went to, and I know that because I've been round.
Yeah.
And I've been in there. But when he transferred into this other hospital, I have no clue how to get there.
Yeah.
What bus to get or anything. And then, excuse me, last weekend, one particular bus wasn't working. Well, I went into panic mode.
Take care, Jeff.
I just didn't know where to go. And I was asking people, and they were like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, really? And you're a Nottingham person and you don't know where to go? So I ended up asking a conductor who was just walking past, and he helped me get to where I needed to go. But it was just like, I don't believe this, it's unbelievable. And then when you're going round, with a little one, it's not fair on her because she's stressing out because she doesn't know where she is.
Yeah. And it's not like you can Uber every day because that's really expensive.
Well, it would cost me, if I got an Uber every day, it would cost me about $60.
One way. One way?
No, that'll probably be both ways, there and back.
That's a ton of money.
That's a rough
Still,
guess.
it's a ton of money. It's a ton of money.
So
That's
it's
crazy.
just it's totally madness. And I have meltdowns every single day.
Yeah.
Proper meltdowns. I cry because I want to do so much and I can't, and I want to deal with him. I want to, poor Fergus. He doesn't know if he's coming or going.
Yeah.
you know, and it's destroying me. It really is destroying me.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Like, I know how hard this has been on you, and not being able to sleep and just being tired and kind of broken down. It just is so hard. You
It's
know, it's so hard to like
it's
keep
hard,
your
Beth.
spirits up.
It is hard.
You know, and him not being at home, you know, not getting in bed at night. It's hard.
Well, the
You know,
first night he went in, I couldn't sleep in the bed. I had
Yeah.
to sleep on the sofa with Fergus.
I remember
And I mean, he snores really loud.
he does snore really loud.
And he's, you know, but since Leon's gone, he started like crying, and he's never cried before.
Oh,
He misses his daddy.
you should let
Yeah.
him bring pets into a hospital. You know
Well,
how
I
much
asked if
happier people would be.
Yeah.
Well, I asked if I could take him in, and he said no.
It's such a stupid rule. I mean, with all the shit that's floating around a hospital, all the germs and nastiness, what's a dog? You know what I mean? Or a cat,
Right.
just to
not
like make
like-
somebody feel better.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not like he's vicious or anything like that. Every time he sees somebody, he lays on the floor for attention. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
mean,
you can take him for a 10-minute walk, and it takes you like 40 minutes to get home if he sees anybody.
yeah,
Give me a belly rub.
he's so
Yeah, that's what he's
cute.
like.
I
He just
love
rolls
him
on the
so much.
floor.
Well, I really hope they can figure this. Sorry, Sky, you just hit her right in the head. They can figure this out soon because this is just ridiculous.
Well, like I said to you earlier, the doctor come in, and he just went, Leon, and then he went, Leon, and he
Oh,
went,
right.
oh, hello, and then he clicked who he was, and he said, what are you doing in here? And he was like, Leah, I think it was the ending of last year, and he did his wedding disco for him. He did his wedding.
He did the doctor's wedding.
Oh wow.
And Leon said to him, and I said to him, you know, can you figure out what's going on with us, because we need to know, you know, because I need a timeline, and nobody can give me a timeline.
Yeah.
And they've like, give me 3 weeks. He said it's going to be up to 3 weeks where he's going to be in, and then they don't know if they're going to send him home, and then call him back for surgery.
Right.
But there is no way he can come home with a
No.
heartbeat when it
No.
jumps to 237.
No, definitely not.
Thank you, Sarah. That means a lot. Because I'll be on pins. I'll be monitoring him
Yeah.
24/7, and I wouldn't go to sleep.
I mean, honestly, it's better, obviously, in this situation than he's in the hospital, even though the whole situation is so crappy, because, you know, he's being monitored. So if God forbid something happens, he's there. You know,
Yeah.
they can deal with it. And he's not at home, and you're not freaking out.
Yeah, well, I'll probably
thing
freak
is just
out
shitty.
anyway. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, but it's, you know what I'm saying. If
yeah,
he needs somebody, at least he's right there.
yeah. I mean, it's hard because he feels guilty, he's frustrated, and then he's like, you know, he's panicking. And I said, don't worry about money situation. I don't really care. You know, I want you better. I need you home. You know, I want you back to your normal bubbly self. I mean, because he's the biggest prankster you could ever meet. You know, he's forever doing stupid things. And I miss that, because I could walk, you know, go upstairs, and then he'll be hiding somewhere and he'll jump out on me. And it's like, I'm surprised he hasn't given me heart attack. Do you know what I mean?
That's funny.
But he's the most caring person I've ever met in my life.
Oh,
You know, his heart is beautiful, and he treats me like a princess. He really does.
oh, that's so sweet.
God bless him.
Well, we're all praying for you and for Leon. You know that.
I know.
and hopefully we can get like the word out there, like really, really out there to get you some help financially. Because this is hard. I mean, this is, people don't understand. Like when you say like there's no income coming in, there is no income coming in. There's nothing.
His work,
He doesn't have a job where he's going to get paid, sick days or, paid whatever. He doesn't work like that with him.
Right.
So there's
yeah, 'cause
nothing.
he's the main household income, because if
Right.
he doesn't work, we don't get money. So what I have got left is just paying for my tram and the bus.
Right.
And I bought some food the other day, and it's like the kids are like going, "Can we go here? Can we go there?" And the little one, she understands, but she doesn't. And the other day she come in and she said my shoes are broke, and I'm like, oh
Oh my God.
So,
Jesus.
so I've got her some shoes, that she needed. I did them online and got them delivered. But it's like, and then she's going, my friends are going to the pictures, and can I go with them? That's the cinema. We call it the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm like, not this weekend, babe. You can't, but we'll sort it out soon. And I told my aunt who's elderly, and she said, no, she needs to go to the cinema with her friends. And she sent some money over so she could go to the cinema.
Good.
So she's gone to the cinema,
Good. That's good.
It's just, it is what it is. And everybody's like trying to help out, but I'm 100 miles away from my family. So it's like they're trying to get to me to help me, but they work and they can't get the time off.
Yeah.
It's hard. It really is.
It is hard. It is hard. And you know what, Beth? Not in any way, shape, or form should you be embarrassed in any way, because as humans and as this YouTube great community that we have, we should be able to help you, and help others in need,
I'm the first. If anybody's struggling, I'll be
Yeah.
there and I'll be trying to help, no matter what. And that's the kind of person I am. I'll give you my last pound or dollar out of my purse if somebody was in
That's
need.
true.
And it's like I would never ever see anybody hungry or, you know what I mean. And if I've got it, I'll give it. That's the way I am, and that's how my parents brought me up. And it's strange because it's like my dad always said, there's always somebody out there who needs more than what you've got, and if you've got it, then give it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I try to follow my dad's way of thinking, and it's like, God, I'm on my ass now. Where's my dad when I need him? Do you know what I mean? And God bless him. I mean, he's probably up there going, you'll figure it out. You will figure it out.
Well, you know what, Beth? I'm sorry to interrupt. Here on the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart, and even inside the cave, we're committed to keep pushing help for you until it's over, until Leon gets to come home and everything is great. So I just want to make that commitment to you and Leon.
Thank you very much. That means a lot.
Oh, you're killing me.
And Beth, I'm going to tell you right now, if you make me cry, I'm going to block you.
Okay.
It's okay. I mean, seriously, like just everybody wants to help. Everybody wants to help. So what in whatever fashion that is, we got to just make sure we do it.
Thank you.
So you need to get some sleep. You really do.
By the way, Leon's a big guy. He looks like a bodyguard versus a DJ.
He's 6'3".
Wow.
And I'm only 5 foot. So you can imagine. What we look like.
Yeah, it's funny. I got a text from my brother last night when I was trying to fall asleep. He goes, "Who's Leon?" Because I put it on my Facebook, and Rochelle must have seen it.
Oh,
I'm trying to explain it. He's like, he looks very young for that. And he said, I told him, because it's the valve, right, that they have to fix.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. And he said, well, it used to be like a 50-50 thing. He's like, but now like it's like 98% when they fix it, you're good.
right. Technology and all
Right.
that. And
So, he's like, if they have to do that, then he should be good. But I'm like, at first I'm like, he's asking me who Leon is. Why is he asking me who Leon is? But yeah, he saw the GoFundMe and the picture and stuff.
It's just, I mean, because he's only 52, and he's always active. He's always walking. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke or anything like that. And it's like, why am I even here? Do you know what I mean? It's hard.
right.
And I don't think he can figure it out in his own mind why it's happened to him.
Yeah.
But whenever it's happened before, he's gone in, he's been defibbed, they put him out, and then they brought him back again, and everything's fine. But this time's more serious. But when he had a scan, initially they said it was the valve, and then they've done another scan, but they couldn't really do it. They said that the valve's in worse condition from when he last had it. No shit, you know what I mean? His heart's pumping at that rate. He's going to end up with a stroke or a heart attack.
I mean, the thing that's crazy is that what needs to be fixed can't be fixed. They can't even scan him properly because his heart is beating too fast.
Yeah.
So what needs to be fixed, they can't even fix because they can't fix his heart rate.
It's mind blowing. It really is. But I'm gonna.
It really is. I don't get it.
Well, I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna start stomping tomorrow because
You
I've had
should.
enough.
I mean, obviously, if they knew what it was, they would fix it. But what I don't understand is how is there not some way to make his heart rate drop?
Well,
Like, I don't understand.
Well, they said they come for blood, and they could only get a tiny bit out of his arm. They said your blood's like treacle.
Jesus.
And so I said, well, he's on blood thinners. I said, so it shouldn't be like that. And they said, well, obviously the tablets are not working. Well, come on then, up his tablets. We can only up them so much a day, otherwise he'll have a heart attack. I said, well, he's going to have a fucking heart attack in a bit, the rate his heart's going. And I got really shirty with one of the nurses, and I went above her, and I said, I don't like her. I said, please don't take it the wrong way. I went, I don't like her. I think she's very unprofessional. I said, and I'm telling you how it is. He is going to end up dead if you don't do anything. I said, and I will hold you personally responsible.
Whoa.
Because,
but I'm getting to the angry stage now.
Yes.
Because I can't do anything, and they're not doing anything. So now tomorrow, I'm going to be stomping, and if it's not tomorrow, it's going to be Monday, and then I'm going to do it Tuesday, and then I'm going to do it Wednesday, I'm going to do it Thursday. I'm going to keep on doing it until I get the answers.
I'm sorry. What was I just going to say? Shit. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. But the thing is, and you're so scared, and that's like sucking the life out of you because you're so scared about what's going on.
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified. I dread, and I always turn my phone to silent at night time.
Yeah.
And now it's on the loudest it can be.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be. I don't know if you can see the chat. Masha said she put a post on her community tab.
Thank you, Masha. It means a lot. And
I think Sarah did as well.
I feel really cheeky asking for help. I really do.
You should.
Nah,
this is like
not at all.
No,
not at all.
You really
we're all part of the same community, Beth. And if it was
a serious situation.
If it was, somebody else in need, I'm sure you would, help
would.
too.
She absolutely would.
And that's the way we do it. That's the way this community, does it. And like I said, the cave will be committed to it. The Ivy and Rich podcast will be committed to it until Leon is home and safe.
I'm
know,
literally going to go straight to people and see if they'll just, post, on their community for this.
Hello, A-Frame.
Hi,
But
A-Frame.
Beth, let me tell you something. The only thing I'm worried about now is playing music on the cave and getting your approval. I had no idea you were a DJ. No idea.
Can't believe you
Yeah.
never told me that, Beth. I can't believe it.
I'll challenge you one day.
You have any video or anything of that happening?
No, it was all online. It was a radio station I set up myself. I was off work. I was suffering with depression and anxiety, and I've always been into music all my life. And it was my dad, and he said, "Well, you've got a computer there. Can't you do anything there to play music?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know." So I looked into it, and I found a free website, and I went, "Okay." So I got everything that I needed to have, and then I started playing music, and this is how I met Leon, through that.
Oh, wow.
And he then became a DJ for me, and then I had another 3 other DJs working for me as well. It was all voluntary, and we had
amazing.
the radio station going 24 hours a day.
Nice.
So that was really good. And then when I met Leon, obviously because I'm in a relationship, I focused all my time on him, and he did with me. And we just let the radio station go, and I said to one of the DJs, "You can have that station." And they let it run for a couple of months, and then they just let it go.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Who really quick, where was that?
A-Frame, hello.
Who is I thought
Beth, that's awesome.
who's Shane? Is that Tanks? You guys will throw in some real names of people, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I think it's Tanks. I'm not sure. Tanks and Fish. Yeah, it must be. Okay, hi Shane. Yep, there it is. I'm sorry, Beth. I just wanted to find out who that was.
No, that's fine. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same as you. Yeah, so that's how we met, and he has a love of music, and we decided to set up our mobile DJ as just a party DJ. But now he's excelled, and he's gone on and he does wedding DJs, and he
Nice.
does really big corporate events and everything like that. But I mean, obviously, with him being in hospital, he can't work. We're losing money because he can't do them, and I'm like really worried that you know how some people are when you say he's had it, Tanks, he's had the spray, and it's not doing anything. Doesn't do nothing. He's had the pill under the tongue as well. Nothing.
That's crazy.
One of his DJ friends, he's come up and he's took some of Leon's disco stuff, because I mean his setup is amazing. I've just got to say it's amazing because it is, and no one in the area has got the same as him, and people are wanting that. So his friends come and picked it up, and he's using it this weekend for one of Leon's events. And I mean, I have to like big him up because he's like, you know, his business is his life. His
Yeah.
music is his life as well as me and the children, you know, and he focuses all around us, you know, and then he'll go out of the night, he'll work for 5, 6, 7 hours a day, then he'll come home and, you know, I wait for him to get home and I say, there's your coffee, I love you, I'm going to bed
Hmm.
tonight. And that's it. But then I know when he's got into bed and I'm kind of missing that
Yeah.
because I don't sleep when he's not in the bed and it's strange. And the other day I rolled out of the bed. I don't know how I fell out of the bed. And I mean, it's a bloody super king size bed, you know, but I fell out of it. I've no idea how, but I did.
Oh my God. Did you get hurt?
I hurt my side. I grazed it a little bit on the wood. But I told Leon I fell out of bed. He said, did you hurt yourself? And I went, no. Because if I told him I would have hurt myself, he would have stressed.
See, and I talk to you every day, and you never said nothing about getting her falling out of the bed because
I-
all your focus is on Leon. You never even told me that.
I know, I don't.
No, like when it comes to you, it's like whatever, but you got to take care of yourself.
I'm trying. Tonight, I've set myself a time. I'm going to do dinner shortly. I've set myself a time for tonight where I'm going to get in the bath. I'm going to put some candles round.
There you
I'm going to
go.
have a bubble bath and I'm going to take time for me.
Yes, good.
And then I'm going to put my PJs on. And then I'm going to float around YouTube, say hello. And then I am going to go to bed early tonight and sleep.
Yeah. Okay,
But
good.
I've had to up my meds, my depression and my anxiety meds
Yeah,
to keep me going
yeah.
while he's there.
I mean, even if it's just for now, if it helps, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like upping my meds, but I need it at the moment. That keeps me going.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Whereas
glad you're going to take some time for yourself tonight.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a bath with my bubbles, my candles, and I'll put and I love rock music, so I'll probably either put rock on or I'll probably play Leon's songs more than anything.
Yeah. So sweet.
So, but that's my plan of action. So
Well,
this morning, before I went to the hospital, I'd done some laundry and I made some chili before I went out. So
Chili. I love chili.
so lacking. I have everything for the chili, and I still haven't made it.
so chili's for the children tonight. I don't want chili. I'm just gonna have a sandwich or something. I'm not really hungry. And then tomorrow I'm gonna package some up for him and take it to the hospital.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
So because
Beth?
that bag that insulates it, so it'll keep it warm.
I know, Sarah, right?
Beth, can you ship me a sample of your chili, please?
If
I
I
make good
could,
chili.
I would. If you look on my excuse me,
food
if you look
page.
on my 50 Shades of Food, it shows you how I cook my chili.
Okay, I'm going to look because I make very good chili, I think.
It is.
Well, you'll
Sarah,
have to
just
send me a
so
picture.
you
of
know,
it.
just so you know, Sarah, like he'll like barrel into the bedroom like with the door shut. It scares the shit out of me. Does it all the time. I'm like, why do you do that?
Yeah,
And you
that's
just
what
yelled
Leon
into the
does.
microphone. She's like, she jumped.
Because
You got excited when you heard about chili.
right,
'Cause we
Beth
haven't had
said
any real
chili.
food in so
So
long.
right.
It's been nothing but lean cuisines, and that's it for me.
Breakfast sandwiches.
And breakfast, yeah, I did. I ate 2 sandwiches this morning. They're not very big.
That's why I need to move next to Masha because she cooks every day.
So does Beth. It's ridiculous. I don't know who cooks every. Like,
Beth's
why?
in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cook
I don't
every
know.
single day.
I mean, okay, there's kids to feed, so that is a little more,
Hey,
I
I'll
just
sit
got
at the
you.
kids' table if I have to eat.
I mean, these dogs have been eating better than us.
Well, Fergus, for his breakfast this morning, he had mackerel with some kibble. For his tea, he's got Greek yogurt, blueberries.
Wait, that's the kids, right? Not Fergus?
Little Fergus.
No, that's for Fergus.
Oh my god.
I just spilled apple juice everywhere. Yeah, Masha will cook this shit for us. She'd be cooking all the time. I make good mashed potatoes too, right? They're just a pain in the.
You make
I
great
don't
mashed
have
potatoes.
the ability. I don't have the energy right now to do anything.
Look at Masha.
JJ
Pork
says,
chops,
"Sarah, could you
mashed
imagine what
potatoes."
Richard he'd yell?" Let me just explain something to y'all real quick, okay? He never yells at me because he knows I would beat him down bad if he.
I'm scared of her.
What'd you say?
I'm scared of you.
You're scared of me, and you should be. But he yells. Like, that's like his tone of voice, right? And I'm like, what? Sky, stop that. So he's always yelling. And it's like a trigger, though, for me. And he doesn't get it. Like, I don't like loud noises. And he does. So I'm barreling into the room. I'm like, why are you so aggressive? Like, what is the issue? And he does. He yells a lot. He yells when he's in pain. He yells at the dogs. He yells when he can't get in the door. He yells when he has to go out. Am I lying?
Hi, my name is Rich, and I'm a yeller.
Yes, you are.
Marsha, I whip mine as well. Yeah, potatoes. I love
Yeah,
my mashed potatoes.
We're going to meet Masha and come home with a trunk full of food.
I know.
She's going to be cooking everything.
Well, I
To go trays.
I know.
I said
We
to
gotta
Leon
see.
the other day, I said, I need a holiday after all this.
Yeah, you both do.
So he
You
went,
really
yeah.
do.
He said, can you let me work a bit? I went, well, yeah, you'll have to.
Yeah.
I will, Sarah. I'll check it out. Your community page.
What?
Her cooking.
Oh, you cook too? Listen, I'm just not feeling great. So I have not done a dish. I wash our coffee cups and the coffee pot every day. Literally, that's it. I don't even know how I'm sitting here right now. This is why we had to do it in the morning, right? Because I have a little bit more energy. I have not done anything. Nothing. And I said to him last night, I'm like, you understand, right? That like if I could clean up that whole kitchen really good, I would do that. Like,
I
just
understand.
do it.
Our kitchen
And
is
he's
fine.
in such, pain that he can't do it. So, I don't like pork chops.
Pork chops and
I don't
applesauce.
like them.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like pork. I also can't ever cook it right. I did a
You
couple
know what
times
you
throw
should
it in the crock.
Ivy, have you
What?
got a slow cooker, haven't you? That's a crock, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I just
Yeah.
said. I've done that before. But
Well,
I
I
don't
throw
know.
everything in the slow cooker. I throw everything in the oven on slow because I have like my granny pot. I call it my granny pot. And I've also got a new air fryer, so I'm doing loads of stuff in the air fryer.
I have one of those. I barely use it.
You know what? I mean, Marsha kept talking about
That's
her
what
air
it's
fryer, how good it was. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get one. And you know what? I'm amazed. I'm amazed.
It
what
is
they can do
amazing.
now.
It does. I don't know why. You know why? Because it's a pain in the ass to clean. That's why. When you
No, you
put it,
just soak it. You just soak it.
it's never clean right. Don't we soak it all the time? For like 2 days, I'll leave it soaking.
Right.
And I can't because underneath of where the grill part is, well, that's attached unless you unscrew it, like with a screwdriver.
Well, I don't
So-
look at that part.
I don't know. I mean, there's the rack, but it's still going to drip right through to the bottom. I don't know. I think I'm doing something wrong. But I had gotten a couple of these like very small steaks, but there was like 4 of them.
Yeah, the
And they
steaks
fit
are
in there.
great.
Yeah, they fit in there perfectly and they came out delicious. I made chicken in there once, and I think that's it.
Oh no, I throw everything
And
in.
it's big. Grumpy's back.
I throw roast potatoes in there. I throw sausages in there. Throw chicken in there. Throw everything in it.
Yeah, I gotta start using it. I use the crock. Well, I use the crock pot all the time for Soupy's chicken.
What was
I'm telling you, Masha, I can't get to the bottom because the grill part. Because I even sent you a picture and say, "Can I cook it like right on this piece?" And I do, and everything comes out fine. But it's just it gets so messy. I don't know.
So what you do is,
Well, no, I get it, but it's hard to clean.
yeah. So what you do is, what I do with mine, like say I put sausages in and the grease falls through, I let that settle till it hardens up, and then what I do is I get some paper towels, I wipe that all round. I think I wipe it round about 3 times, get all that out, put some washing up liquid in, and leave it in the sink. Let it soak for about an hour, 2 hours, and then it's clean.
I don't know. I swear to God, mine soaks for like 2 days.
You got to show me next time we cooking it.
And it's a big one too. Like it's a nice one. Lindsay gave that to me.
What's mine? Mine's a 2 big drawer ones. But I use mine every single day. I've cooked chili in it. I've cooked rice in it. I've cooked everything in it.
How do you cook rice?
Just
I don't get it.
Well, I just put a bit of water in just at the bottom, and I have it like in a tub. And then what I do, the steam just cooks it.
So you just like put it in something and lay that on like the
Yeah,
rack or the bottom?
I have silicone dishes that I put it in.
Right, Sarah. I'm getting hungry
I
too.
really am too.
So yeah, I just got all these, and then Yorkshire puddings. They're absolutely beautiful in them.
Wow. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't know. It's easy. You know, it's way easier than cooking it like stovetop.
Yeah, I just think the slow cooker takes quicker and it's more efficient for me because obviously, like, I cook every day. But my slow cooker, I love that. I absolutely love that. I love making egg fried rice in that.
Oh, I don't know how to make fried rice. That recipe I would like.
Okay, I know that off by heart, and I just do that, and I just leave it in all day.
That sounds good.
It is. Well, what I do is as well, I chuck chicken in while it's cooking.
Yeah,
And so you've got chicken fried rice.
that's nice. That's really nice.
I've never heard of that one. I'll have a look at that one, Grumpy. But I would say a lot of my recipes are like how I cook. I like from my grandma.
Yeah.
Because
Those are the best recipes.
Yeah, my grandma
Right.
taught me a lot. I bake cakes the way she'd made them. I don't know, I just follow her ways. Even though my mum taught me to cook, it was just never like how my grandma cooked. And it's strange.
I'm sorry. Did you do a batter for Gina Maxi?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Should do one.
I will.
Hey, 420, how are you?
420, hello.
Ivy Rich, I really do need to go. I need to go and cook some food.
All right, go cook.
Well,
Have
I
a
need
good
to
night.
reheat this stuff with the children.
Have a nice,
Beth,
relaxing night.
God bless you. Great to have you on here.
Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Grumpy, I live in Nottingham, but I'm originally from Manchester. You'll know the areas anyway. So yeah, I'm originally from Manchester, but I live in Nottingham now. So, which is like 100 miles apart, I think. So, love you lots, both of you. I love everybody in chat. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for the amazing support.
You have a great day.
I will keep everybody updated on my community tab. I think the next one I'm going to do will be Monday after the top official doctors come on Monday.
Yeah.
And I put it on my community tab and let everybody know. Ivy, Marsha, I'm in, contact with you personally on Facebook. But if anything happens or something goes wrong, you'll probably hear from me anyway, screaming from the rooftops.
That's all right. You can scream.
Okay, thank you. I love you both lots.
All right, love you. Beth.
Love you. Have a great day.
All right, thank you very much again. Thank you. All right, speak soon.
Bye, Beth. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, she's doing
She's
a
going
lot.
through it for sure.
Yeah.
And then it's not even just her; it's Leon too. I mean, everybody probably knows what it's like to be stuck in a hospital. I sure do.
Right.
It's hard. Anyway, Grumpy, what'd you have for dinner? What time is it? 12:43.
Yeah, we need to end this because I need to eat before I faint.
I know. I did want to say that Just a Yogi was in here a little while ago. I don't know if he's still listening or not, but he has had my stuff running for probably over a month now, and is probably the main reason why I'm a little bit above my halfway mark right now. So shout out to
Thank you,
Yogi, because he really, really did it for me and everybody else who was watching my stuff. But I know that I got to do these lives. Listen, he's got 2 hands there. He could have eaten before this. It's almost 1:00. Why haven't you eaten yet? Also, I'm not cooking.
I'll cook something for me.
You're going to cook something? What are you going to cook? Seriously, what are you cooking? He's going to be like, I'm making eggs with cheese and toast. Do you want any? That's what he's going to say.
No,
And
I'm
no,
not going
I
to
know.
eat that. I'm
I
going to
don't
eat some lunch food. I'm going to eat a sandwich.
Well, I mean, there's sandwich stuff.
Right.
The food is gross. Oh, in the hospital, it's the worst. When I was in, you had a donut and a cup of tea. See?
That's
You
what
didn't
I
have no
could've
real
had.
dinner. Yeah, I think I actually lost some too, Masha. When I checked the other day, I'm like, no. Is that even possible? And sure it was. 9 hours. I don't write everything down, and I don't pay that close attention to what the number is, but I can tell if it's going up or not. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, so you want to have lunch? We'll do lunch. There's 12 people in here. Honey, are you like fading away because you're starving? Are you really not going to talk to me?
No, I was reading the chat.
I need apple juice in my cup.
Apple juice.
It's funny that I'm not completely sick of it yet. It's all I drink.
Good for you.
So, if Street in Scotland or Pamela does the replay on this live, I'm very disappointed in both of you.
They're busy, man.
That's it. No. There's no busy when I'm on live.
Everybody's busy.
No. Masha's not busy. Sarah's not busy. Listen, first of all, I give Pammy shit because Pammy is, no matter what the situation, always on street side. Street is just street. So, look at this cat just walking over everything.
Across the keyboard,
I'm
hitting
surprised
buttons.
that you're not freaking out. I
What are you
literally
gonna
said
do?
to you when you said, get a cat, I said, and what's going to happen when you're in the cave and she starts walking across everything? You're like, nothing.
She doesn't
I
do
don't-
this now. She does it now.
Because I'm in her
'cause you're here.
chair.
Right, because
She comes out in the morning. You should have seen her this morning. All she wanted to do was get out here. And I had to feed them first. I didn't want her to go out with her eating. Right? So, she's at the door. She's at the door. So I feed them. And then I got back in bed and she's standing at the door looking at me, and I'm like, oh, all right. And I let her out, but she comes out here and she sits in the computer chair, and which is mine, and she goes to sleep, and this is where she stays all day.
Right.
So right now she doesn't know what to do with herself, and it's getting hot in here because the weather is getting warmer outside. So I think this would be a good time to end this, because you're talking about food. I don't want to eat something. I'm gonna eat a lean cuisine.
Lean
Oh, yeah, I
cuisine.
have some smart ones. It's like 3 cheese pasta sauce or something like that. Ziti. Mikey actually made his way. I could see him in the little hallway off the kitchen, standing there. The only issue is that Sky would have seen him and chased him right back into the bedroom, but he must have gotten scared and gone back to the bedroom. So I'll go in there. He'll probably be on his cat tree. And then Sky doesn't bother with Roxy anymore because she's used to. Look at this bit. Look at her. My blinds in my bedroom. Look, she's going to break the blinds. Don't let her do that. The blinds at my window where the cat tree is, they're broken. And then, babe, you got to come in and look at my curtain rod is all bent from Mikey trying to climb up the curtains.
Oh, these cats and
Yeah.
dogs.
It's a lot.
I love them, but they try to destroy everything.
Oh, steaks. I love a steak. God, I love steak. Really do. Huh.
Nice 420. Steaks are thawing out.
Yeah, he's still climbing the door, JJ. I just did. Oh, you saw the video. I remember your comment. I thought he realized that he could jump up onto my vanity and it would be much easier, but I think he just likes the whole climbing thing. But yeah, I don't have a closet in my bedroom because this house is just weird. So I put a lot of stuff on the back of my door, and I'm going to have to like move some things around because he's just going to start destroying everything. But he's just very sweet, you know? He'll like come over, get in his position so I can pet him. What's the matter, Rox? You don't want Daddy touching you? What do you want? You want to talk? Can you guys hear that? You want to talk? Hey. What do you want? You want me to pet you? Yeah. She's so pretty. I think she's done growing now. She's a little thing. All right, you guys. Thank you really so much for hanging out this morning. I took away the
Yes.
cave. I'm thinking he'll probably go on it sometime today
Maybe.
because he's going to be like all detoxing. Like, oh my God, I need to do the cave.
That's
He's been
funny.
just like that.
That's funny.
JJ, yeah, I'm not a very strict pet parent. Like, sort of like the same way I was with my kids. I just want everybody to be happy. So if climbing does it, then, you know, I need new curtains anyway. I've had those forever. And they don't even match my room. And they weren't the ones I ordered, but I didn't feel like going through the whole thing. And that was like probably 7 years ago. So I think it's time. So I hope everybody has a really nice day.
Hey, have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday. Thank you for tuning in to the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart.
Did you see the way you just like jumped right in there when I was talking? My God.
I'm sorry, honey.
Hold on. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You've been here since we went on. I appreciate it. And JJ and Masha. I don't want to go down the list. Everybody 420 and everybody that came.
Thank you, everybody,
And you guys
for pulling up.
And
Yo, what's wrong with this cat?
she wants the window.
She was on the other side of the
I
room.
know she doesn't know what to do with herself. She's just whatever. Thank you, Masha. I'm going to really quick. I'm going to start doing like more lives, and if I can't get you
Thank you, Masha.
to like do like if you don't feel like doing it, like Pamela said that she would do a night with me. I'm sure Masha, you would do a night with me, wouldn't you, or a day or something?
You're gonna get strangers.
Not strangers.
Stranger danger.
I just really want to get these watch time hours. I really want to get monetized. Why should I not get monetized? You know,
Right.
if I can, and I'm not almost, but I mean, I'm more than halfway there. All right. I don't know why I have this on either. All right. Have a lovely day. Thank you all so much. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye for now. See you soon.